Hello, welcome to your DATA³ Toolkit number 12. This is the Data and AI Use Case Developer. It's really hard to define use cases, and it's really crucial that you do them right at the start of the project. And as a founder of DATA³, the global data and AI consultancy, I've worked on 200 plus projects for 80 plus organizations, and I've seen a lot of good and a lot of bad use cases. So that's why we've created this toolkit for you. It's free to use. You can download it, use it as a checklist, and it's part of a suite of 18 super simple practical guides on data and AI topics. And it's designed to ensure that you get things right first time and that you don't forget things. So let's start with the Data and AI Use Case Developer and its purpose. And it's designed to ensure you have very well-defined use cases for your data and AI projects so you deliver the right solutions. Great use cases relate to a specific situation in which a data or AI solution could be deployed. Always has a specific user or viewer in mind, so you're designing with a real purpose, and that you have a really clear goal and objective that you're trying to achieve for that user and viewer. You need to understand the user story and how they're going to use the solution, and therefore your use case needs to be really well defined, prioritized, and agreed and signed off. In this toolkit, we're going to talk about the challenge of use case development. We're going to share our process with you and share our requirements log, which is where we capture and document use cases on our projects. Use cases are really, really hard to define and can be a big challenge for an organization. But let's start with the definition. So the definition is it's a specific situation in which a product or service could potentially be used. And for instance, we've got some examples here. You know, our finance team needs to report on financial KPIs every Friday to the board in a visual format, clearly highlighting RAG statuses, and it needs to be emailed to them afterwards. Really specific. We've got some good examples in here. We've got some best practice in here, such as working with the users' viewers to really understand their requirements, getting rid of the jargon and acronyms, challenging people to think differently, not just doing the things the way they've always done them, prioritizing use cases, and making sure you've got agreement before you start work. So let's firstly talk about the process. So we're big fans of having a simple use case development process, starting with who are the owners of the use case, what's the user stories within them, then prioritizing them, and then creating a really specific log of specific requirements. And we can share our requirements log template with you. The requirements log needs to have version control, it needs to have an overview, and then you need to capture the business requirements and user stories. And what we've got in here is a checklist you can use to make sure you're capturing the right things in terms of requirements. And that covers all the way through to technology requirements, having a glossary, really defining each metric down to the minutiae of detail, then creating a wireframe for your solution, and then building that out and checking that it's all agreed. As I say, if you want our template, DM me and we'll give that to you. So that is our use case developer, part of our full 18-step DATA³ toolkit. You can download it for free and use it now. And if you need any help at all, book in for your free data and AI consultation session with me or one of the DATA³ team.